Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Hassan and you are watching my channel Professor Hassan Hamayu. Today in the class we will discuss very important question for every interview of statistics, and that is the difference between positive skewness and negative skewness with the help of real life example. Before starting today's lecture, I request everyone, if you want to pass every written test and interview for PPSC, FPSC, KPPSC and SPSC exam, you can join my session. That these sessions will be very important for you, and my numbers are given. You can send me a message on my WhatsApp numbers. Let's start. First of all, I tell you, when we have a skewness in our data, actually unequal distribution of observations of data become the source of skewness. Whenever we have unequal distribution of observations values of the data, we have skewness. If most of the values of the data are in the beginning of the are in the start, or most of the values are at the end, then we have skewness. If all the values, most of the values of the data are in the start, then we have positive skewness. And if most of the values of the data are at the end, then we have negative skewness. Now, what is the real life example for positive skewness? Income. You can give the example of income. Usually, mostly, most of the people in a factory, in a college, in a school, in any department, in they have low package, salary package. Most of the people have low package, and 4 or 5 people have a very big, a handsome amount they are earning from a company, from an institute. So that data will be positively skewed. I will give you the graph of this much. For example, you have income over here on x-axis. It is 50,000, it is 25,000, it is 35,000, 50,000, for example 55,000, 60,000, and here are the number of people, number of workers, number of employees. 50 people, 100, 150, 300, and most of the people, there are 170 people, they are getting 25,000 rupees as a salary. Now the graph is coming down. There are only 1 or 2 people, they are getting 60 or 55,000 rupees as a salary. So this is called positively skewed. In that data, here we have mode, and over here, like for example, you have mean over here. So we can say mean is greater than median is greater than mode. You can see mode is over here. Most of the people have the salary package almost 25,000, and for example mean is 45,000. So we can say mean is greater than mode, and mean is also greater than median. And what is negatively skewness? Negatively skewed, whenever most of the observations, most of the values of the data are lying at the end, then we have the negatively skewed data. And you can give the example of the test was very easy in the exam. For example, PPSC, FPSC, KPPSC or SPSC conducted a statistics test, and test was very easy, and most of the students have got marks close to 90, 91, 92, 93. There were a very few students who have got marks 10, 11, 12, 0, 1, 2, 3. So that will be negatively skewed. I will give you the example. Here we have the marks. 10 marks, 20, 30, 40, up to so on 95 and 100. And there are students who appeared in the test 1000, for example 2000, 5000, 9000. And most of the people have got 95 marks, 94 marks, 93 marks. Now the graph is coming over here. A few students have got, for example, 450 students have got 10 marks or 12 marks. Most of the people, our mode is over here, and mean will be, for example, over here. The 45 is the mean value. In negatively skewed, most of the values, this is showing the values. This can be students, this can be workers, this can be employees. most of the people have got good marks. So mode is greater than mean, and you can say mean is less than median and it is less than mode. So dear students, what did you learn? When we have skewness, whenever we have unequal distribution of observations in the data, for example, there are 100 workers in a factory and 92 workers out of 100 are getting the salary package less than 25,000 rupees. That is unequal distribution of wealth. That will be in the factory, if in the sense of salary, unequal distribution of salary among the employees of a factory. More than 90% people are getting the salary less than 25,000 rupees. So that will be positively skewed. A few people are getting, there is GM, there is manager, there is supervisor, they are getting the salary package more than 55,000 rupees. And whenever most of the values are lying at the end, then we can say that it is negatively skewed. Must comment on today's lecture. Assalamu alaikum.